This medallion is Louis, my sponsor. When I first met him about a year ago, we go to fellowship. I don't really like it at the time. I'm not gonna lie. But I slowly started to talk to him again for coffee here and there, get him to good side of the house manager. I broke the rules, let's slide. But slowly he became my sponsor. I asked him, and the reason I asked him is because I can see every day that he does what he has to do. He helps everybody out he has to help. He'll go out of his way to help you. He has a family that he supports, even though it may be hard for him. He still does it. And he never complains about it. He never complains about helping anybody. He listens to me bitch about stupid shit all the time. And I have to thank him for that. It's been down.
Little disclaimer, anybody that knew me before September 16, 2012, I apologize. I was a dick. Now, anybody that's met me afterwards, I'm just a pain in the ass. It's been a pretty interesting journey since I walked in, the course of AA, NA, or whichever program I decided to choose. I like to mix it up a little bit. I didn't come from a high bottom. I didn't get dropped off in a limo. I didn't even have like my phone turned on. All I had was a little knapsack, looking all skinny, dried up. I still swore that I was good and shit, but no. I was fucking crackhead fabulous and all that. It happens, you know. Anyway, when I first came here, I was actually homeless for a little bit. Didn't have a place to go. I would actually plant myself in the 441 club, always waiting for the guy to come in with a box of donuts and all that, because I was my favorite guy, because that would be the only way I could actually eat. I hung around. Then I had a gentleman named Paul that actually came and approached me. I did like a little share. I don't know if it was right or not, but he did refer me to a halfway house. Now, I had never been in that type of environment, you know, but I thought a halfway house was just a place where like a whole bunch of addict people getting high and all this type of shit. So I was like, came up with my little master plan. I'm like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay here for a couple of weeks. I'm gonna take my script to the pharmacy. I'm gonna cash it in. I'm gonna fly to New York, and then I'm gonna come back down here, and I'm gonna go ahead and sell my pills and all that. And I'm just gonna re-up this over and over and over every month. Back to this fucking plan. Never really materialized. Anyway, I go for the interview at the halfway house. Had Michael's program director at the time, and as he's talking to me, he does see that, you know, something's like a little bit off. Well, something's still off right now. And he's asking, he's like, do you have any drugs on you? And I reach in my bag. I pull out this bottle of pills thinking I'm going to break them off and shit. Like, oh yeah, snatches the fucking bottle, gets up, walks up to the bathroom, flushes them down the toilet, and tells me, hey, come back in 3 days and all that, and go ahead and let you in. Oh my God. That totally sucked, but you know, I was already so broken that I had no other options. I could have been mad, I could have actually, like, you know, not given him my bottle of pills, but I would have been out, and I still would have been asked out. So I did the little white knuckle detox, you know. I closed in, goes to the 441 club, white knuckle that shit. I felt every single muscle spasm, all that. But I embraced it, and to this day, I still remember how miserable it was. You know, something about detoxing in the bed, getting your meds and all this stuff. No, this was on a fucking bus bench. Has anybody been on a bus bench before? You know, they have bumps. You lay down on that shit, that's really freaking uncomfortable. However, my desire to finally get my life together was greater than my desire to continue that type of lifestyle, because I had lost everything. My family, my friends, because I had no friends left. By then, I was so freaking broken and hopeless. And that was the second time that I've actually lost a family, because I previously lost a marriage for the same shit, and I kept on doing the same things over and over again. And I needed to make a change. So I got into a solar facility. I don't like using the word term halfway house, a little too harsh. It's more like a community for nervous people. A little bit more, softer. Anyway, I did what I had to do. Started looking for a sponsor. Started asking around. I asked that guy right there. He looked at me like I owed him money or some shit. He's like, yeah, let me introduce you to this other guy, George, right now. Because the way I was looking, I was like, yeah. He freaking rejected me like, I mean, oh, God. I still remember that. I don't know if that's a resentment or not, but.
Yes.
A year later, I was like, you know what, maybe he forgot about the fact that I asked him to be my sponsor, and now he is actually my sponsor. Awesome guy. He curses me out in about 4 different languages, or 5 languages. Most of the time he talks to me, I have to turn on the closed caption because I don't understand. Everybody's looking at the service to know what I'm talking about. Now, but anyway, getting back to things. When I first came in here, I would actually hear about the promises. I would hear about spirituality, and I heard about all these concepts, and I'm here like, listen, I'm not here because I have a spiritual deficiency. I'm here because I am unable to stop drinking and stop doing pills. So that was my primary objective, just to go to the meetings and get clean. Because I knew that my plan was selling the pills and all that shit. That was just like not gonna happen. So I kept on coming around, I kept on applying myself. I finally got a job. As soon as I got the job, I went ahead and started paying rent and all that. I think I kept like $20 out of my first paycheck, so I would get the toiletries and things like that. And I wasn't walking around with new sneakers and things like that. Still to this day, like, most of my wardrobe is stuff that I've gotten from donation closet. I had a halfway house. For real, I shit you not, I like this place so much that I actually moved my family from Coral Springs to live right next to a halfway house. Now, to some people that would actually make absolutely no sense at all. However, you guys are my people, you guys are my network, you guys are the ones that are there for me, so I feel safe. I don't like regular, normal people out there. I don't really trust them. They're not working the program. They're like fucking each other. Everybody here is like, that's why we're becoming better people and helping each other out. Now, as far as 5 years, I'm actually totally freaking shocked that I've actually made it this far. Just one day at a time, applying myself. I see a lot of people they come in after me, have the shiny cars and things like that. They have the houses and all that stuff. However, I don't let any of that, get in the way of my program, because the moment I start looking at somebody else's plate, the fucking meal in front of me starts getting cold. Right now, I have a family. I have 2 little baby twins. I have a wonderful woman. So life is good, and I have you guys, and that's all I got.